Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, it's John Hollis with Rockers in Recovery. Thanks for everybody to tuning in tonight. And it's an amazing process how recovery brings us all together in times of sorrow, in times of trouble, in times of heartache. And recently with the devastation that happened in Haiti, one of our huge contributors and somebody that has supported Rockers in Recovery, people that have supported Rockers in Recovery for the last several years, Darlyn and Lyle Fried, are with us tonight, and I want to talk with Darlyn and Lyle about their interaction with Haiti, because they put together a Haiti relief foundation with the Rotary Foundation up in Port St. Lucie, and it's very important that you hear that the substance of this relief and the donations, where they're going and how it's being used. And I'm going to bring both of them on now. Lyle, how are you today? And Darlyn, I'm so glad that you're with us.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, we're doing good.
All right. Hey, listen, give us a little bit of background, first of all, on what's happening in Haiti right now.
Well, as you know, it's already the poorest nation in the hemisphere, and then they just seem to continuously be hit by natural disasters. And ever since the earthquake, when the UN came in to do relief work there and to keep peace during all that turmoil, they brought with them cholera. So when you have the major rains and big storms come through, then in the weeks and months following that, there's a lot of death and disease from the cholera being exposed again. This last storm, when Hurricane Matthew came through, there were areas that were heavily devastated, entire towns wiped out. Haiti is a subsistence farming environment where most people there live off of whatever they can grow. And so you have a rainy season and a dry season. During the dry season, you kind of sit around hoping it'll rain. Otherwise, nothing grows, so you don't eat unless you've saved things up. Unfortunately, this year, when the storm came through, their crops were not yet ready to be harvested, and most of the crops were wiped out. So they've lost that whole season of growing there, so their ability to feed themselves is diminished even greater. And then on top of it, in addition to losing their homes and loved ones, their livestock population was decimated as well. There's one village we're working with where every single goat died, and goats are like a bank account in Haiti. If you've got a goat, that's a form of investment and trade, and having that gone, imagine if your house was wiped out and your bank was too, and all your money was gone, and there were no way to retrieve it. That's the situation that they're in there right now.
And now, and on top of that, you're talking about over 1,000 deaths that we know of right now.
So far, and that's before we hit the cholera epidemic, which has already started, and they've had a few deaths from that as well. And the way the cholera typically works in the past, since after the earthquake, is that we see the rains and the floods and the storms come through, and it's usually about a month, then 2 months, and 3 months, and it continues on for several months after. So it is yet to reach its peak. And one of the things we want to be able to do is cut it off. We have done a lot of education and sanitation procedures in Haiti so that it shouldn't be as bad as it has been previously. But again, some of that was wiped out as well with Hurricane Matthew coming through so strong in Haiti. It's damaged a lot of the work that was previously done.
Darlyn, I understand that you've teamed up with you and Lyle have teamed up with the Rotary Club in your area and Rotary Club International, as well as some churches and relief organizations, both in the U.S. and in Haiti. Can you guys give us a little bit of detail on that?
Well, we're trying to get some of the local churches together to support this drive that we're doing to raise funds so that we can, get them the supplies that they need. Lyle's going to be going on a trip in November, and then we're going to be going on another trip in January where we're going to be taking things to them also. But right now, the main focus that we have is trying to generate extra funds so that they can buy what they need over there, because it's so much cheaper to do it that way. If you try to send stuff by pallet or by a container, you've got to pay taxes, you've got to pay money at the port to get the items out, you got to pay to transport it up the mountain to where we go, where the orphanage is. So the best way right now that anybody can help is to just make a donation, and it can be as like $3. We were talking the other day, if everybody we knew gave $3, they would have money to be able to buy medications and food and prepare, correct the damage that's been done by the storm.
And the involvement with Rotary has always been one of the first responders in any natural disaster anywhere in the world. Rotary is in most countries. They have millions of Rotary members around the world. And the beauty of that is they have people on the ground at every location, so that when something happens, you have people there who can tell you what the needs really are. We have a tendency, to want to give blood or clothing or send bags of rice or whatever it is that we feel is needed. But the people who are there really know what is needed. And so that's one of the beauties of working with Rotary. The other thing about working with Rotary is they have developed donor-advised funds where you get to actually help select where the money goes, and they are 100% volunteer-driven, so that your money isn't being used up by administrative fees and staffing. And then another thing is that they have a disaster relief fund, which has already started. And one of the people that's involved with that is actually located in the Bahamas, which was also devastated, and others are in Haiti and other parts of the Caribbean, and even here in the States, and they're doing work even in the Carolinas. Our focus is Haiti because that's what we know best and where we have the best connections and where we've been working the longest. But Rotary just does so much good work. And then on top of that, with Rotary, you often have opportunities for matching funds. So there's grant writing and things that you can do through Rotary so that the money goes further, so that every dollar you give, not only do you not have the administrative cost of some charities, but you can actually sometimes duplicate that up to 3- or 4-fold.
Now, and that brings up a great question, because I've seen it come across on some of the posts that you've done, and I want to put an end to it now with the fact that when you donate your money and it goes on the ground in Haiti, people's hesitation were that, when it gets to Haiti, they're not doing the right thing with it. What can you do to let them know that concern is not a problem?
Right. Well, first of all, that's based on some history, both with the earthquake in Haiti. A lot of the Red Cross money never made it to Haiti, so there was a tendency to believe that the problem was in Haiti. And Haiti, being a developing nation, is a history of corruption. The thing is, first of all, working through Rotary, every penny has to be accounted for. Secondly, since we have been working on the ground and have people there, and the way we handle it's completely overseen. The government never gets their hands on it. The only people that actually have access to the funds and the work that we do are the people involved in the work. And we personally oversee it. We photograph everything we do. So if we send money before we can get there and do it in person for 50 bags of rice, then they have to photograph the purchase of the rice. We have to be able to count the bags in the photos. And then that is also then in the distribution, and we see them being given out. So we have photographic evidence and ledger documentation of every penny spent. In addition to that, again, these are partners that we've been working with there for several years. These are people that we've vetted and trained in proper handling of the funds and proper use of donations.
Yeah, and my understanding is either one of you can answer this question, that you guys have been doing this since like 2002. Is that correct?
Since the earthquake.
Well, we've been doing mission work since 2002. We started doing with homeless, the addicted, the sexually abused, and the mentally ill, reaching out in homeless encampments, and we still do things here stateside. And then around 2008, I think we went first to Ecuador, and we kind of got a bug for doing things internationally. And then we had started a project in Haiti right before the earthquake, and then made a trip right after it, and have been pretty steadily going several times a year since then. But we started doing mission-style work here in the States, what they call homeland missions, back in 2002 together.
So this isn't your first rodeo, so to speak?
No. We're very experienced in nonprofit work and outreach work, and we've been doing it for a long time. It's really a big heartstring, and it's kind of rolled over into what we do in the addiction field as well. When
you look at the devastation that not only happened there, but happened through the Caribbean, There's a lot of people right now that are hurting and devastated. If you are or listening to the show, or you listen to the show afterwards for the archive show, right up top, there's a donate button. You can click on that and you can donate. Like I said, $3, $2, whatever you can donate to, to help the cause would be a great thing. Also, on the posts that are going to be going out after the show, so you can listen to the archive show, there will be a donate button there too. Lyle, where can they reach you if they want to ask you questions personally?
So they can actually call my cell phone, and that's 772-332-8711. Again, that's 772-332-8711. Or they can look me up on Facebook, and I'm pretty easy to find there. There's not a whole lot of Lyles, and even less with the last name Fried, spelled like Fried. And I can be happy to talk to them about all that we do and why we do it.
Also like to encourage anybody that might want to go on a trip to Haiti. It is a life-changing experience. We don't realize how fortunate we are in this country to have all the things and all the luxuries that we have. You go to Haiti and, you don't have running water and you don't have air conditioning or electricity, and it's very warm there, and you eat a lot of rice and beans and some other things that you're not really sure what it is. But these kids, they touch you and they touch your heart, and it's just such a wonderful experience. And they just want to be loved on. They just want to be loved on, and they are just so happy to see us when we come, and it's such a blessing to us to go there and see them and try to help them.
And we schedule trips a lot of times around other people, so if somebody wants to go, we'll make it happen. Our November trip is full. Our January trip is in the planning stages. We'll do a March trip as well. So there's a lot of opportunities. But just to let you know, you said $2 or $3. I think through the donation portals, because of the way they work, for some reason $3 is the minimum give. But again, if we all just gave $3, that would transform an entire village.
Beautiful stuff. Lots of people have already started to donate, and we appreciate, of course, the folks that have made the donations already. I want to, at this time, thank Lyle, and I want to thank Darlyn. Darlyn, you put a lot of time and a lot of effort in behind the scenes, and you guys are like a team that I'm proud of, and most importantly, you've supported not only Rockers in Recovery, but many, many other organizations to be able to carry our message of education and prevention and other advocacy groups that you've supported. You've put your time and effort into our communities, and tonight what I want to say is I'm giving that back, and I'm hoping that other people will too. We love you very much here at Rockers in Recovery, and we will stand behind anything that you guys need us to do for this organization.
Well, we appreciate
you guys.
John. Thank you.
You guys rock. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, if you guys could just one more time tell me the phone number, Lyle, just where they can reach you.
Sure. It's 772-332-8711. That's my personal cell, and if for some reason I can't answer, I'm pretty good about returning messages.
Sounds great. I want to thank you guys for being on the show. I want to thank you for telling us what's happening, and we look forward to having updates and bringing you back on to see what we can do to help you further.
Excellent. We've got some updates of what's already happened, and we'll continue to collect them. Thanks for your support.
Sounds great.
Thank you,
Lyle, Darlyn, thank you so much. You guys are blessed people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Listen, if you can help out, we'd really appreciate it. $3 to the cause. Donate button's right at the top of the page here on Blog Talk Radio. We're going to be sending out the show, and you can donate on the posts also. I want to thank you again for tuning in. A very, very, very important message from Lyle and Darlyn, and we look forward to helping them in the future. God bless. You guys have a great weekend, and look forward to speaking with you soon. Monday evening, we're going to be talking again. Bye-bye.
Hey there, Nebraska riders. Are you ready to take your Harley-Davidson experience to the next level? Look no further than John Elway Harley-Davidson Dealership, your trusted source for everything Harley-Davidson in Greeley, Colorado. We're not just a dealership, we're an authorized Harley-Davidson service department with factory-trained technicians servicing parts of Colorado, western Nebraska, and eastern Kansas. Whether it's routine maintenance, performance upgrades, or customizations, our expert technicians have you covered. Your Harley-Davidson deserves nothing but the best, and that's exactly what we deliver. Plus, when you choose John Elway Harley-Davidson, you're choosing a name you can trust. We're as legendary as the bikes we sell and service. Don't settle for anything less than top-notch service for your Harley-Davidson. Visit John Elway Harley-Davidson in Greeley, Colorado today and experience the difference. Ready to book your service appointment? Call us now at 970-351-8150. And for a limited time, get a free John Elway Harley-Davidson t-shirt when you get your motorcycle serviced here at our Greeley, Colorado service department. Authorized Harley-Davidson service available at our Greeley, Colorado dealership. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details. Free t-shirt applies to dealer tees only while supplies last.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.